Edward Mordake was the name given to an apocryphal 19th-century heir to an unspecified English peerage who was said to have suffered from a form of Diprosopus. According to sources, he had, on the back of his head, an extra face which could neither eat nor speak out loud, although it was described as being able to laugh and cry. Edward reportedly begged doctors to have his demon face removed, claiming that it whispered to him at night, but no doctor would attempt it. He committed suicide in his 23rd year. The story has been disputed in the past and was likely at least enriched with fictional elements. The description of Edward Mordake's condition is somewhat similar to those of Chang and Pasqual Pinon. Both Mordake and Pinon are featured as the two very special cases on a list of 10 people with extra limbs or digits in 1976 edition of the Book of Lists. The 1896 text Anomalies and Curiosities of Medicine mentions a version of the story, and Mordake has been featured in many texts, plays, and songs. Quote, "This is the story as told in Anomalies and Curiosities of Medicine. One of the weirdest as well as most melancholy stories of human deformity is that of Edward Mordrake, said to have been heir to one of the noblest peerages in England. He never claimed the title, however, and committed suicide in his 23rd year. He lived in complete seclusion, refusing the visits even of the members of his own family. He was a young man of fine attainments, a profound scholar, and a musician of rare ability. His figure was remarkable for its grace, and his face that is to say, his natural face was that of an Antinous. But upon the back of his head was another face, that of a beautiful girl, lovely as a dream, hideous as a devil. The female face was a mere mask, occupying only a small portion of the posterior part of the skull, yet exhibiting every sign of intelligence, of a malignant sort, however. It would be seen to smile and sneer while Mordake was weeping. The eyes would follow the movements of the spectator, and the lips would gibber without ceasing. No voice was audible, but Mordake avers that he was kept from his rest at night by the hateful whispers of his devil twin, as he called it, which never sleeps, but talks to me forever of such things as they only speak of in hell. No imagination can conceive the dreadful temptations it sets before me. For some unforgiven wickedness of my forefathers I am knit to this fiend for a fiend it surely is. I beg and beseech you to crush it out of human semblance, even if I die for it." Such were the words of the hapless Mordake to Manvers and Treadwell, his physicians. In spite of careful watching, he managed to procure poison, whereof he died, leaving a letter requesting that the demon face might be destroyed before his burial, lest it continues its dreadful whisperings in my grave. At his own request he was interred in a waste place, without stone or legend to mark his grave. In popular culture, Tom Waits wrote a song about Mordake titled Poor Edward for his album Alice. A U.S. thriller film named Edward Mordrake, and based on the story, is scheduled for an October 24, 2014 release. See also, Diprosopus, Craniopagus parasiticus, polycephaly, references. External links, medical debate, Edward Mordrake a case of Craniopagus parasiticus. Medrome, Edward Mordake a Poor Edward unregistered trademark. J. Tithanus Patnord. Retrieved November 11, 2008 A.